Hi guys, my name is Kathy and you guys are watching It's Kathy and Us. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Turn on your post notifications. That way you guys are notified every time I upload a new video and we can be friends. If you care, if you don't, then that's fine too, but my heart would be happy and I would greatly appreciate it. So welcome back, and welcome if you're new. Many things have been happening, not just around the world, but in my life too. So I just wanted to come on here and explain myself because I know that I've been slacking off. I do understand a lot of you guys are subscribed to watch content, and if there's no content, then like, what are you subscribed for? So I wanted to apologize. But now that I have that out of the way, I care about my people. I care about my friends. I care about my family. And if I feel like something is not right, and when I feel like the vibe is off, I just like quickly become this person like, and I'm like, okay, what can I do? What do we do? How can we fix this? Like, what's going on? You know how I told you I'm very observant? Like, I mean it. Marcos was not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like he forgot that he still had responsibilities and he still had a home and he still had a girl and a daughter. I feel like he got so consumed into work that like I felt like we weren't important anymore because he was not calling. If he was calling very late. The days that he was off, he was with his coworkers, and it's just, I was the one checking up. I was the one making the effort to call. And I just felt like, why do I have to do everything? I felt at the time, and I shared these feelings with him because I felt like, dude, you left. It was your choice to leave. Cool. I will never, like, that's your hustle. That's what you choose to do. Okay, I'm going to be supportive or whatever. But I'm doing this all by myself. And yet I don't feel like I have any support mentally or emotionally. I felt like I was on my own. Marcos was not calling. I had to tell you to call me in order for us to talk. I felt like on his days off, we spoke maybe most, and I'm not trying to exaggerate, 10 minutes, like on his days off. Like, that's not cool. So I started like reevaluating, like, am I appreciated? Everything that I do, everything that I've worked hard for, everything that, like, yeah, I might not be rich, yeah, I might not live in the biggest place, but you know, I'm happy, I'm content, you know, I tried to always watch out for him, left him to not too many responsibilities because I understood that, you know, he had rent here and he had rent over there, and like, you know, it was a struggle because he just works in this field where like, if you don't make a sale type of thing, you don't make money. So I was very understanding most of the time, but I felt like, cool, if you're not coming through in that way, then maybe you should come through in a different way, because at the end of the day, what's most important to me is family. If you care, you would show it. Does that make sense? You care about someone, you show it, you demonstrate it. You know, and I just didn't have that peace of mind with him because I just felt like he was not coming through for me as a man to make me feel like he loved me and cared about not just me but my daughter. I felt like he knows. I just feel like this way about him, and I feel like I've told you this, Marco, so you cannot even get upset for the stuff that I'm saying, because everything that I'm saying in this video, you know, I've said it to you in your face, and you know that it's just one of those things that I can't change the past. So yeah, I had a short fuse sometimes when he would call, and I felt like I don't even want to talk to you because like, the entire time that he was gone, how can you sit there and tell me that you love me and everything and you care, but you're not showing it? Like, you're not demonstrating in any way, shape, or form. And like, his thing was like, well, I'm here doing this for us, but I'm like, okay, so you're absent. Cool. You're out there for work. Cool. I understand. Cool. But don't forget that we're here too. I understand that your coworkers are important, but like, we're important too. We should be important too. And that was just something that we were not getting along about, because I'm telling you, it's just so many things that I cannot get into full detail on and stuff because, you know, this video will be too long. But yeah, I will say I would catch attitude at times because I'm like, why are you not calling? Why are you not checking up? Like, why do I have to be the one to make sure you're okay, that you've ate, that you're good? Like, why? Why me? Like, I'm over here by myself, taking care of everything. I give you no responsibility so that you could just focus on that. But, like, can you at least show a little bit of effort and call? You know, that was, like, our biggest thing. And there was a moment where we were gonna break up because of it, and I had a conversation with him, and that was probably like the longest, I want to say hour and a half, we had ever spoke in one day since he had been there. And he got a little better for a few weeks, but then, you know, it was like back to the same stuff. And I don't know if it's just that he says that he missed us a lot, so it was just one of those things that when he called, because he was alone over there, he felt like, oh, they're having fun, because like I said, I would be with my family or whatever. So just to distract myself, just because this is what our normal was. So like I would tell him, do you want me to stop my life and change because you're not here? Like, I'm doing the same stuff that I would do when you were present. Like, there's not one thing I did different than when he was here, because out of respect, because like, it's just not just respect, but that's just who I am. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like pretend something that I'm to be something that I'm not, or do something that I don't normally do because he's not here. Like, that's just not, you know. So I would tell him, like, I understand that like you're over there, and maybe it didn't make him feel better, the fact that I was surrounded by people and he was just with his coworkers, but that is why I felt like, call me, talk to me, you know. Like, I know I'm not so like lovey-dovey, but I know how to make people feel good. Like, I know that about myself, because I'm just one of those people. Like, I'm a Cancer. Like, I'm just nurturing, you know what I mean? I don't have to say it, I show it with actions. And my very short temper, I feel like, is one of my biggest, like, it's just not a good thing that I have, but I do have it, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, but anyways, let me go back to my notes, because I feel like I've been rambling too much about the same thing, that, you know. And this is not to shade him, this is not to, you know, this is not in any way, shape, or form for me to bash Marcos. I'm only speaking off what has transpired through my life within this entire past year and currently. There was days that were good, days that were bad, but you know, anyways, we worked through all of that. But then it got to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't see any effort, so like, what's the point in me respecting someone that's not respecting me, someone that's not putting out for me like I put out for them emotionally. You know, when someone really cares, it genuinely shows. It doesn't have to do with money, it doesn't have to do with anything besides just a simple, hey babe, how are you? Hello, is everything okay? Do you need anything? Even though, honestly, like, I thank God for this, but I never needed anything besides his, I don't know, like a simple gesture of calling, like, would make everything for me. Like, I'm that much, like, the little things are what matter to me. And like, he just wasn't doing anything, and I just felt like, why am I with someone if I'm doing this all by myself? Like, I don't need you, you know what I mean? And I said that to him, I don't need you, I'm with you because I choose to. And if I'm not appreciated, and it's just like, why does that make sense? Like, why continue to stay somewhere where I feel like I'm not appreciated? I didn't feel loved, I didn't feel cared for. Everything that he was saying, like, his actions were showing otherwise. And you know, this is something that like we would argue about, because like he had his reasons for not calling, and it was just, I don't know, so it kind of put a strain on our relationship that like at the end I just kind of started pulling myself out of it. I just felt like, you know what, if no one's gonna make an effort, why be in a relationship when I'm already doing everything on my own and I'm not even being checked up on? Like, it's not that I need anything, but a quick, hey, are you okay? I miss you, whatever, or a little bit of reassurance would have gone a long way for me. But anyways, that's that. Then not that I wanted him to quit his job, because that's not what I wanted, but I just felt like I didn't see any growth. So I just felt like, you're kind of wasting your time, you're not here for us, and you're not accomplishing much over there. So I just felt like, you know, and I told him, I think it's time for you to come back. And that was an argument too. It really wasn't something that it's not like I wasn't trying to be supportive, because by all means I wanted to. I just felt like I always am this type of person. I support you in everything, but when I see that you want something and it's not happening, I also get upset for you, you know? And I'm like, okay, so that's not working. Let's change. What can we do? Come back. Like, forget the fact that you went over there, cool, and like, let's start all over. Like, start all over, and let's give it a try here, you know, because he was here. He started this job stuff here, and I'm like, if everyone else accomplished it here, you can be one of those people. You don't have to be in Florida, you know. But he did have his reasons as to why he wanted to go over there. But that's a different topic. He came back around this whole COVID stuff and still not in the best of terms. And then once again, we try to work our differences out. And for a while, you know, we made it work. But then we started arguing about the same stuff. We began arguing over the same outside influence way too much. I was at my like wit's end, and I'm like, you know what, you're gonna have to go. So I'm not gonna lie, this is not something that I'm proud to say, but this is a fact. And you might get upset, Marcos, because I'm sharing this, but like, I just want to be honest with everyone. I kicked him out, and so he went back to his parents' house. Then I also realized my mistakes as a woman. I did not allow him to show me at times, because if like he would do something small for me, I would be like, whatever. Or I'd be like, okay. I had to be like just kind of shut down, and I wasn't allowing him to show me anything to prove. Like, I was like watching and like, but I wasn't acknowledging. I was just like, let it go, like just kind of like one ear and out the other. This, I saw it, but not this one. Does that make sense? So I was at fault for that, because I didn't give him a chance. So I just felt like, you know what, he's not fully to blame. My attitude could be a little bit messed up, but you don't have to buy me a bag. You don't have to give me money. Like, I am not materialistic at all. And by all means, like, I appreciate it and everything, but like, I could get stuff like that on my own. I just much rather feel loved. I much rather feel cared for and appreciated, because like, it's not easy to just too much talking. But then right after, I made it a point to just give it another chance and try and figure things out. And then so the real reason why I'm here today is because we are celebrating Father's Day today. So I want to wish a happy Father's Day to all of my friends, uncles, all of my family, everyone I know that's a daddy. Happy Father's Day to you. You guys are an important part of our lives, and if you guys are in it, we appreciate you so much, because not everyone does that. So with that being said, happy Father's Day to you. We love you so much, and I hope that you guys are enjoying your day as much as my family is going to enjoy theirs. But we are celebrating Father's Day with my dad, my brothers-in-laws, my baby daddy, and my sisters. So come on and join us. So let's go party.
Y cuando le hacía pan más me sangraban las.
She's pregnant.
You're pregnant.
I knew it.
Kathy. No
I knew it.
I told you.
I knew it. What did I tell you? I told you.
And she's drinking.
I pretended to drink. That shit's full.
Well, what I
Where is she?
I know it.
Wait, she what? Pregnant. We're having another Katie.
Turn that off.
Miguelito knew.
Lie to me.
¿Querías o no querías?
Yes, but I only finished twice.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Kathy, are you stepping on my belly? Bring it over here.
You knew her. You knew her. You've been
Are you excited?
I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know where to start. And one thing I will not do is question God's timing. And that is because, like, who am I to do that? I know that at the end of the day, I could have been a little bit safer, both of us. And I know, like, our relationship isn't the greatest and the best. I will say that. I know that hands down. And I know that he's difficult, but I also know that my attitude is sometimes difficult too. I give what I receive. So yeah, guys, surprise, I am pregnant. It was a shock. I don't think we were expecting it. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I had to say all of that to then tell you this great news. I guess everything happens for a reason. I love being a mom. Like, Katie to me is everything. It's a pain sometimes, but it is so worth it. Even till now, we are still having a few issues that hopefully we get to overcome. And yeah, but that's basically what's happened so far in my life. Yeah, guys, well, that's it for today. Next week's video, I will tell you guys how I found out, my symptoms and everything else. Anyways, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't boring, and I'm sorry. I will try to get back on uploading every week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Live life happily and grateful. Bye.